We're here to unravel the enigma that is Gojo Satoru, undoubtedly one of the most, if not the most, powerful sorcerer in the series. But his abilities are nothing short of confusing, leaving us in awe and curiosity. Fear not, for in this video, I'll break down Gojo's powers in the simplest way possible. So, buckle up as we embark on a journey to demystify the complexities of Gojo's sorcery. Let's start with the Six Eyes. The Six Eyes is a special ability exclusive to the Gojo clan, inherited along with the clan's signature technique, Limitless. Unlike Limitless, not everyone in the clan possesses the Six Eyes. It's a rare gift passed down to specific members. Gojo is the first clan member in about 400 years to be born with both the Six Eyes and Limitless. The Six Eyes isn't a technique, but a rare, inherited gift exclusive to the Gojo clan. It provides the user with exceptional perception of cursed energy and complete mastery over their own. The Six Eyes is also a passive trait that operates without requiring cursed energy and is working at any given moment. Throughout history, no two Six Eyes users have been present simultaneously. With the Six Eyes, Gojo can see cursed energy, and even if his eyes are closed or covered, he is still able to see his surroundings. What's cool is that the Six Eyes is super efficient with the user's cursed energy. When Gojo uses a cursed technique, the Six Eyes reduces the required energy output to almost zero. This means that when Gojo uses a special move, he hardly loses any energy. That's why he can always use his full strength with every single attack during his fights. Moreover, the Six Eyes enable the user to observe cursed energy with incredible precision. This means they can see how the cursed energy moves, allowing them to understand and interpret another person's cursed techniques. With it, Gojo can distinguish between various kinds of cursed energy, and it assists him in recognizing individuals based on their unique energy signature. The Six Eyes gives the user the ability to analyze things super quickly, which makes the user like a supercomputer that can process any threat with incredible speed and precision. However, there's a catch. Gojo can't turn off the Six Eyes, so he usually keeps his eyes covered unless he needs the full strength of his abilities. Having his eyes uncovered all the time is too much for him, because the Six Eyes gives him so many levels of perception at once. Too much information to process, and it can be overwhelming for prolonged periods of time. Now let's move on and explain Limitless. Limitless consists of Curse Technique, Blue, Red, and Infinity. Each of the Limitless techniques demands intricate manipulation of cursed energy, adding a layer of complexity to their execution. The Six Eyes, in this context, becomes essential for reaching the full potential of the Limitless cursed techniques. To delve into this complexity, let's consider an example. Picture a scenario where Gojo encounters an opponent wielding a powerful cursed technique. To counter this, Gojo employs the Limitless technique, and here's where the Six Eyes comes into play. The Six Eyes enhances his perception and cursed energy control, allowing him to intricately manipulate the sophisticated powers of the Limitless down to an atomic level. Now, let's expand on the concept of infinity within the Limitless technique. Infinity acts as the default state, and it's crucial to clarify that it's not a cursed technique on its own. Many mistakenly assume that infinity makes Gojo entirely untouchable, but that's not the case. Instead, it works by gradually slowing down attacks as they approach him. To explain this to a cursed spirit, Gojo used a relatable example. He drew parallels with the mathematical concepts of convergence and divergence. Imagine a number that, no matter how much you divide it, never truly reaches zero. In the same way, infinity continuously diminishes the impact of attacks, with the reduction in speed becoming less significant each time. Now, let's answer the question of how Gojo achieves this incredible feat. His ability to manipulate space and time is a unique aspect of the Limitless technique. Gojo accomplishes the slowdown effect by dividing distance between himself and the enemy into an infinite number of small pieces. Returning to the convergence example, the space between him and his opponent, no matter how much divided, never becomes zero. Gojo accomplishes the slowdown effect by dividing distance between himself and the enemy into an infinite number of small pieces. Returning to the convergence example, the space between him and his opponent, no matter how much divided, never becomes zero. This means that after a millennia, the attacker would get a little closer, but still wouldn't touch Gojo. This skill, enabled by the Limitless technique, allows Gojo to control and navigate space in a way that defies conventional limitations, giving him a remarkable advantage in combat scenarios. It's important to say that some cursed objects can nullify the Infinity technique and still touch Gojo. Now let's move on to the other technique of Limitless, Cursed Technique, Lapse Blue. Blue allows the user to manipulate space. It is achieved when the Limitless user significantly increases the amount of cursed energy infused into the technique. This action brings the notions of negative numbers and negative distance into the realm of reality, compelling actual space to adjust and fill in the designated area by pulling everything towards the realm of impossibility. The outcome is the creation of a powerful force of attraction, like a strong magnet pulling everything towards itself. This basically means that Cursed Technique Blue creates negative space, which isn't possible, so literal space is forced to fill it up, creating a phenomenon much similar to that of a black hole. Infusing larger quantities of cursed energy into the technique results in expanding fields of attraction. The magnetic force generated is forceful enough to rapidly dismantle entire structures. When directed at a human body, the technique causes instantaneous implosion, and it can also serve to draw two targets towards each other across considerable distances, just like black holes. Similar to other cursed techniques associated with the Limitless, controlling blue poses challenges due to the precise manipulation of cursed energy that it demands. The continuous infusion of substantial cursed energy level can swiftly deplete the user's stamina, making sustained use of the technique physically demanding. Additionally, complete mastering of the blue technique grants Gojo the ability to teleport, though it's not traditional teleportation. Instead, he brings the manipulated space to him, showcasing the unique and powerful nature of this cursed technique. Now let's move on to Cursed Technique Reversal, Red. Cursed Technique Red is an ability that Gojo Satoru unlocked after surviving a near-death encounter with Toji Fushiguro. Distinct from regular cursed techniques, Reverse Cursed Technique involves the reversal of cursed energy, transforming it into positive energy. This unique ability holds the potential for both healing and devastating applications. It involves channeling positive energy generated by a reverse cursed technique into his Limitless cursed technique. By doing so, Gojo creates Red, a powerful force characterized by a mass overlap that generates an explosive, pushing effect. Despite being fueled by positive energy, the outcome of Red is not positive energy. Instead, it results in the forceful expulsion of mass. Gojo can unleash Red at will without depleting his stamina or cursed energy reserves, allowing him to casually annihilate powerful cursed spirits and showcase the overwhelming strength of this reversed cursed technique. The technique manifests itself as a small but extremely bright red orb on the tip of the user's finger. When released, the explosive output is massive, creating a gigantic shockwave that blows everything away without prejudice, opposite of Cursed Technique Blue. However, while the concept is relatively simple, mastering the use of Reverse Cursed Technique proves challenging. In the vast Jujutsu Kaisen universe, only a select few practitioners demonstrate proficiency in employing this reversed technique, emphasizing its difficulty to master even for seasoned Jujutsu users. Notably, Reverse Cursed Technique Red serves purposes beyond combat, primarily excelling in healing applications. The positive energy generated can mend flesh and bones, providing a powerful means of recovery. In critical situations where sorcerers face imminent death, Reverse Cursed Energy has been shown to revive and save them, showcasing its overpowered nature. Despite its potential, The rarity of its usage adds an element of balance to the Jujutsu Kaisen narrative, ensuring that not just anyone can wield this life-saving power. The mastery of reverse curse technique. Red varies among users. While most can heal themselves, exceptional practitioners can extend their healing abilities to others, resurrecting them from the brink of death. In addition to healing and combating cursed spirits, reverse curse technique Red finds application in replenishing burnt-out curse techniques, especially after the demanding use of domain expansion. Figures like Satoru Gojo showcase the potential to repeatedly use this technique in quick succession, thanks to refined cursed energy manipulation, especially when combined with the Six Eyes. However, there are limitations to reverse cursed technique Red. Gojo cannot simultaneously heal his body and replenish burnt-out cursed technique, presenting him with a strategic choice. This adds complexity to the decision-making process during intense battles, highlighting the nuances of mastering this powerful technique. Gojo in particular demonstrates the ability to replenish his cursed technique multiple times, though with potential risks to his own well-being. Other formidable characters, including Kenjaku, Uraume, Yuta Okotsu, and Shoko Yeri, contribute to the diverse pool of reverse curse technique users, showcasing the breadth of its potential in the series. As the narrative unfolds, the exploration of reverse curse technique Red's applications is likely to expand, offering us a deeper understanding of this extraordinary power within the world of Jujutsu Kaisen. Now let's move on to Gojo Satoru's Hollow Purple technique. Purple in Jujutsu Kaisen stands as a testament to the complexity and power that lies within the realm of curse techniques. This extraordinary technique, exclusive to the Gojo family, is a fusion of two infinites, blue and red, giving rise to an immensely powerful force that manifests as an imaginary mass, demolishing everything in its path. As we mentioned, blue manipulates space by making negative numbers and negative distance real. This compels space to fill in the gaps, creating a force of attraction like that of a powerful magnet. On the other hand, red harnesses positive energy through the reverse curse technique, producing a repelling effect instead of attraction. When the fusion of blue and red is executed through a specific hand sign, it culminates in the birth of Hollow Purple, a technique that transcends the boundaries of conventional jujutsu. Hollow Purple is like nuclear fusion, a process that involves combining atomic nuclei to release a tremendous amount of energy. Just as Hollow Purple emerges from the merging of opposites, nuclear fusion combines light atomic nuclei to create a new, heavier nucleus. This fusion process releases a significant amount of energy, much like the destructive power of Hollow Purple. In both cases, the combination of opposing elements results in a release of energy that is immensely powerful and that destroys everything in its path. Additionally, the difficulty in achieving and controlling nuclear fusion in the real world mirrors the complexity and rarity of Gojo's Hollow Purple technique within the Jujutsu Kaisen universe. Hollow Purple's introduction to the series is linked to Satoru Gojo's growth and mastery of the Limitless technique. Initially inaccessible due to Gojo's inability to use red, the technique becomes a devastating force after his near-death encounter with Toji Fushiguro. This technique remains concealed even within the Gojo family, known to only a select few. Toji's astonishment at the devastating attack that obliterated the left side of his body emphasizes the secrecy surrounding Hollow Purple. The practical applications of Hollow Purple are awe-inspiring. During the Kyoto Sister School Goodwill event, Gojo employs Hollow Purple on a grand scale to thwart an enemy invasion. The sheer destructive power of this technique is demonstrated when it obliterates a significant portion of the forest, leaving even seasoned sorcerers like Aoi Todo unable to discern its effectiveness.